John the Baptist in prison. Herod Antipas, the ruler of Galilee and Perea, is married to Phasaelis, daughter of King Aretas IV of Nabatea. However, when his wife finds out Herod is having an affair with Herodias, the wife of his half-brother Philip, she flees back to Nabatea. Herodias is pleased when Herod Antipas divorces his wife Phasaelis to marry her, even though they are breaking the Jewish laws of marriage. Herod Antipas is so powerful, no one dares to say that what he and Herodias are doing is wrong. That is, apart from John the Baptist, who openly speaks out that Herod's marriage to Herodias is breaking God's law. Herodias is furious to hear that John the Baptist is saying these things about them, so Herod Antipas gives orders for John the Baptist to be arrested. John is put in a prison dungeon in the nearby fortress Herod Antipas had built at Machaerus near the Dead Sea. Herod sometimes summons John to question him about his beliefs. John explains what he has been preaching to Herod, but his answers leave the powerful ruler puzzled. Herod realizes that John is a holy man of God and is fearful of putting him to death. However, his new wife Herodias holds a deep grudge against John and is scheming to have him executed. Her opportunity comes on Herod Antipas' birthday, when he gives a banquet to his high officials, military commanders, and the leading men of Galilee. Salome, the daughter of Herodias, enters the banquet room and dances for the dinner guests. Her dance captivates the party guests. Herod Antipas is so pleased with Salome's dancing, he says to her in front of everyone, "Ask me for anything you want, and I'll give it to you." Then he promises an oath, "Whatever you ask, I will give you, up to half my kingdom." Salome goes outside the room to speak to her mother. "What shall I ask for?" "The head of John the Baptist," her mother replies. Salome rushes back to Herod Antipas and demands, "I want you to give me right now the head of John the Baptist on a platter." Herod is really distressed, but knows he cannot break his rash promise in front of his dinner guests. He gives orders for John to be executed immediately. John the Baptist, an innocent man, is executed in his prison cell for standing up for God's laws. The executioner brings John's head on a platter to show the guests at the birthday party. Herod presents it to Salome, who gives it to her mother. When John's disciples find out he has been executed, they come to the fortress to collect his body and bury it. Jesus said of John, "Among those born of women, there has not risen anyone greater than John the Baptist." Matthew 11, verse 11. These images are taken from the short film about John the Baptist, available at bigbookmedia.com.